Hey everyone, Bumby here, back today with a new video. Today we're going to be doing the physical media Halloween challenge. Okay, I've seen my man Ash at Popcorn Movies, or Popcorn and Horror, sorry, doing this. I thought, yeah, I'll give it a go. Now, I've been a bit slack with the content lately because I've just been so busy with work, but I'm looking to get back on and making some videos now, so I thought this was a nice, easy place to start. So, yeah, all right then, so a movie beginning with H, first of all then, for Halloween. It's got to be Ty West's House of the Devil. Okay, now this is master filmmaking at his best. Okay, so the attention to detail is amazing. It's set in the 80s. Everything is nailed down to perfection. You'll find yourself saying, "Oh, remember when they were like that? Remember when your Coke used to come in cups like that?" Absolutely awesome. So it stars the great Tom Noonan as well. It's a bit of a slow burn about a girl who takes a babysitting job that's well paid. And yeah, things start to go bump in the night. So it's perfect for Halloween. It's a really good movie. It reeks of old 80s Italian horror and things like that. You really need to check it out if you've never seen it. So House of the Devil. Okay, then for A, we're going to go with the body modification, revenge, thriller horror that is American Mary. Okay, so this movie stars Catherine Isabelle, who's probably best known for her role in Ginger Snaps. It's directed by the Soska sisters. This is a film about this young girl. She's in medical school training to be a doctor. She goes to some sort of posh function or house party and gets spiked and raped by her peers. So obviously she quits the medical school, becomes a sort of in-house kind of tattooist and body modification person. And then in the night time, she moonlights for this gangster, helping him out with operations on his friends if they get shot or beat up or whatever. So yeah, a lot going on, but really good. So yeah, I mean, the bulk of the story is her plotting her revenge on the people who raped her, but you have got lots of side arcs like the gangster that she works for and some of her friends and things. So yeah, really good movie, American Mary. All right, then we're on to L. So this is one of my favourite movies ever made. This is perfect for those sort of wintry, chilly nights in front of the fire with a nice glass of red or hot chocolate. All right, this is Let the Right One In. Okay, so this is a Swedish movie. It's based on a novel. It is subtitled, obviously, because it's Swedish. I didn't manage to get a slipcover with this all the years ago when I bought it. Okay, so it's about a young boy. He's a bit of a loner, like, he lives in his block of apartments and he befriends this girl. She doesn't go to his school or anything, but he sort of sees her in the evenings hanging around in like the local park bit. And yeah, it's a really good movie. It's not totally horrific. It's quite sad as well. It deals with a lot of like loneliness and not having a lot of friends, things like that, being an outcast. So yeah, there's lots of subliminal messages to be had. Violence as well. Is a great scene with all these cats, if you can just forgive a little bit of bad CGI. So yeah, overall it's a really good horror tale that you should really check out. Let the Right One In. Awesome film. And then if you can't be bothered with subtitles or it's just not your thing, you could get the remake, which is Let Me In, which has got Chloe Grace Moretz and Cody Smith, whatever his name is. I should get his name right, really, shouldn't I? Cody Smith McPhee. So it's not shot for shot, but it is near enough the same storyline. The problem with this one is the lavish production values. They take away from the kind of cold, creepy, what's the word I'm looking for? Isolated, because it's like very out in the snow in the middle of nowhere. That sort of isolated feeling. So yeah, it's still good, but just not quite as good as the original. So yeah, Let Me In. All right, yeah, so for my other L for Halloween, this is a great fun Halloween movie. You can watch this maybe in a group or with your other half or whatever, have a good laugh. This is the Australian movie The Loved One. So this has got Xavier Samuel in, who was in Twilight. This is an amazing sort of black comedy horror about this guy, and he turns down this girl to go to the prom. So she does what all the sane girls do and kidnap him and take him back to the house, and the family's just as messed up. So yeah, this is it goes to some places, this film. A lot of it's done in a comic way, but yeah, it's really good. And then if you do decide to watch this, there's a girl in it who's her friend, not her friend, who's a friend of the girlfriend who goes out with him, and she went on to play Sonya Blade in the new Mortal Kombat movie. So there we are. So yeah, great film, The Loved Ones. Check this out if you haven't seen it. All right then, so then we're on to the O's. All right, so a bit of classic now for your Halloween viewing. This is The Omen. Okay, so this is the Scream Factory box set with them all in, but I am going to recommend the first one, obviously. So this is a fantastic movie, way better than I thought after not seeing it for about 15, 20 years till I got this box set. Brilliant that it's British as well, like what an absolute classic horror film with some classic scenes, really creepy, really good story, just absolutely amazing. So get a bit of Damien in your life this Halloween, and yeah, check out The Omen. Alright, so that's HALLO. So we're on to the W's. I haven't put a lot of room to put these DVDs down. So I had a couple of choices with the W's, but I thought I'd go with this one. Probably more of a Christmassy horror, to be honest, but you know, as it's getting darker and the seasons are turning, why not check it out a bit sooner? This is The Woman in Black. So this was like an ITV production back in the 80s for TV. It's really good. It's got a wicked jump scare in it that it's quite famous for, but overall, the story in general is really good. It's engaging. It hasn't got massive production values. You know, it can feel a bit theatre-y, a bit stagey, but overall, it's really good. And it's got oh, can I see his name on here? I don't think I'll be able to. I can't think what his name is off the top of my head now. He's a British kind of actor, film critic, and this is his first ever role. He's really young in it. I can't think what his name is. So bloody unprofessional of me. Is he on here on any of the thing? Yes, he is. He's on one of the extras. Andy Neumann. So yeah, young Andy Neumann in this. Really good film. The Woman in Black. I do have the Daniel Radcliffe one as well, but I didn't dig it out. Alright then, so then we're on to the E's. Alright, so I'm going to go with an obvious choice, but I'm going to go with a remake of the obvious choice. So I'm going to go with Evil Dead. This is the remake. So again, lucky enough to get a slip with this when I bought it all these moons ago. So yeah, this is awesome as far as remakes, but I really like the story on this. The characters are engaging. You feel for the lead actress and what she's going through. The gore is over the top. I mean, by the end of this film, it is literally raining blood. So yeah, I can't find it. So this is one definitely for your Halloween watch list, The Evil Dead. I just tried to see how many cuts I got on here because it is an extended cut that's on the 4K that's been released by Scream Factory, so I might have to double dip and upgrade, I've got to be honest. But yeah, The Evil Dead. Okay then, so another E then, so the ultimate Halloween movie, the ultimate classic horror movie, The Exorcist. Okay, so directed by Billy Friedkin, based on the book by William Peter Blatty's. It's The Exorcist then, so I don't need to go into too much detail on this, but this edition has got the Mark Kermode documentary on as well. I think it's called The Power of God, or something like that. I'll just see if I can see it on you now. Oh, I'm not sure. I think it's called The Power of God anyway. So it's a documentary done by Mark Kermode. This is probably like his favourite film, and yeah, it's really good, really interesting. I don't need to say too much about the film, but it still stands up now. Ellen Burstyn is amazing in it. All the cast are amazing in it. You know what this movie does that makes it so great, unlike other exorcism movies that you see these days? You know, when you're screaming at the telly, take her to see the doctor, do this, do that. You know, Ellen Burstyn does everything in her power to go and get an opinion that's not of the supernatural nature. And in the end, she is just pushed to the limit and she's got no choice but to perform The Exorcist. And that's why I think propels this film. The way it builds up is actually really good. People only remember the scenes on the bed, like, you know, but there's so much to the movie leading up to those scenes. So yeah, The Exorcist. And then if you've seen The Exorcist a million times, you think, I can't be bothered to watch that again this year, then why not go for The Exorcist 3? You know, this is a wicked film. Forget The Exorcist 2 is awful, but this film kind of runs in concurrent timeline to the first one. There's a jump scare in this. It's probably the most famous jump scare of all time amongst the horror community. It'll get you if you've never seen it, trust me. It's not violent or ghost, but it will get you. So yeah, this is a really good film. It took me a long time to check this one out. It was sort of always on the radar. I'd fall asleep watching it, but I have seen it all the way through now. It's really good. So that's The Exorcist. And then for the last letter N, then I thought I'd get a bit of vampire action going on. So I've dug out my German media book of Catherine Bigelow's Near Dark. Alright, so this is a vampire road movie. It's got Bill Paxton in it, Lance Henriksen, plenty of other people. It's all in German on the back, so I can't see all the names. But anyways, quite a cult classic movie. Really good, really kind of got that sort of eerie atmosphere. You know, you see this picture here where they're up on the hill with the lights. This kind of spells out the entire mood of the movie, I gotta be honest. So yeah, this is a bit of a moody piece, but well worth a watch. So probably top your Halloween off with this one, Near Dark. Oh, I did. So that was my Halloween challenge movies. I hope you found something there to enjoy that you may not have seen, or something, a movie that, you know, jogs your memory that you want to see again. So yeah, happy Halloween, and enjoy binging the horror.